So a couple of months ago, after doing a solid 3.5 years of research on diet, I finally concluded the best diet to follow as a teenager to build your 10 out of 10 dream physique. The perfect diet that's gonna maximize muscle growth. And I gave it a try. As you can see, the results are amazing. So you follow this diet and you're gonna build your dream physique. This is a diet that I personally created myself and the principles of it. And you can also follow it on your fat loss season. So when you end the bulk, the muscle gaining phase, and you wanna lose some fat, you can use the same diet. The principles are the same. So let's jump into it. So first of all, the perfect macros. We're gonna learn the perfect macros. A lot of guys on the internet will tell you some bullshit like, yeah, eat tons of fucking protein and like don't limit yourself. But you're a broke teenager. You can't afford to eat like tons and tons of meat. You can't afford to be on a carnivore diet. And you don't have to be actually. And all these guys will tell you like, yeah, eat a lot of red meat, eat a lot of this and this and this. And some guys will tell you like, yeah, just like eat what you want to fill the macros. And I did this and I didn't gain weight and it didn't fucking work. I only started to gain muscle when I adopted the principle that you need to eat like 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, somewhere between this. You can eat just 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight. You're gonna maximize muscle growth. That's enough to build muscle. Like everyone's gonna tell you, no, you gotta eat like, I don't know, 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. You don't. 0.7 to 1. You can eat 1 gram of protein. As I started to adopt this mindset, I started to gain more muscle. That's it, 0.7 to 1. When it comes to your fats, half your body weight. So first, if you weigh in kilograms, you multiply your body weight by 1.64. 1.64. And this is the amount of fat that you're gonna eat per kilogram of body weight. And for pound, like you do it just like 0.5 grams per pound of body weight. That's how much fat you're gonna eat, and the rest of your calories is gonna fill from carbs. But it is of utmost importance to fill these calories on a bulk. But not the kind of bulk that everyone's gonna recommend you. And I did a bulking phase, the one that all these fitness influencers recommend, like, yeah, just bulk, just eat a lot. And so, okay, I tried it. Okay, I'm gonna eat a lot. Yeah, Trend twins, they eat like whatever they want. So I'm gonna eat whatever I want. So I tried it. I ate whatever I want. And the results were fucking shit. I tried to like eat whatever you want and like just bulk, just gain weight. Just eat how much you want. Just eat a lot. And I gained a lot of fat. And I didn't maximize muscle growth. And of course, some days you don't even eat enough calories. Some days you eat on the bulk. Some days you're on the maintenance because you don't track it. So that's why you gotta stop listening to these guys who are taking steroids. They take steroids, they can eat whatever they want and they're gonna grow. You're not. So you're gonna bulk. You're gonna do a great grandfather bulk. That's the term that's gonna do the best for you. The great grandfather bulk. What I mean by this is, imagine how your great grandfathers used to eat. Imagine how they used to eat. Great grandfathers. Do you think they were sat there like you, munching down the cookies, the waffles, the chocolates. He was eating whatever his mom made, and he was eating clean. That's why he had like triple the levels of testosterone than you, and he was stronger than you even though he didn't go to the gym. You gotta adopt the same shit. You gotta start eating like how your great grandfathers used to eat. And they were all eating clean. So you adopt this principle. Yeah, I'm gonna eat how my great grandfathers used to eat. So what you're gonna do is you just eat what your mom cooks, and also you cook some food. So you cook some chicken, you cook some eggs, whatever, but you maximize like the amount of homemade food. You munch it down, you eat a lot of food, and that's how you build muscle. Okay? Like, you don't have to do any of this carnivore shit and like eat whatever comes to your mouth. You gotta eat like how your great grandfathers used to eat. And they were all eating clean. Like, that's why they were strong. So you gotta start a clean bulk, like eat how your great grandfathers used to eat. You already know what you're gonna eat. And if you want me to give you everything you need to build your dream physique, a whole course to build you 10 out of 10 physique, check the link in the description, the best deal I have for you. And then you need to track what you're eating. Like, I don't recommend you to like just eat, bro. Just eat a lot. Like everyone's gonna tell you, yeah, just eat a lot. That's not the way. The way to gain muscle is by tracking everything that you eat. And now you're gonna tell me like, no, I don't have a kitchen scale. Go get yourself one. It's cheap as fuck. Like, I know you're fucking broke as fuck, so I'm not gonna recommend you to go buy something expensive. I just recommend you to go and buy a kitchen scale. It's like 20, 30 bucks. It's cheap as fuck. So go and buy a kitchen scale. You're gonna use this shit for years and years. Go get yourself a kitchen scale. Maybe order from online or go get yourself from the store. Get yourself like a kitchen scale. That's what you need. Because if you don't track your foods, you're not gonna gain weight. Because you don't know what you eat. Like right now, you sat there telling me like, yeah, bro, I eat a lot. You don't know what you eat, and you're not gonna gain weight. I'm telling you, like, you're gonna stay skinny. You're gonna keep staying skinny. So first of all, you download MyFitnessPal. You already have it on your phone, so you go onto MyFitnessPal. You first go and weigh yourself in a scale, and in the morning, fasted, whatever, and then you go Google, you type like your body weight in kilograms, you convert it to like pounds. So you get your body weight in pounds and you put it into MyFitnessPal. So let's say you're like, I don't know, 160 pounds. Okay, you're 160 on MyFitnessPal. And then you set your goal to gain 0.5 grams, 0.5 pounds per week, which equals out to like 800 grams of body weight per month, which is the most optimal. That's what you do. So you go do this right now. Stop pushing out. You go do this right now. Set everything, MyFitnessPal. And then you go into your macros. You can set your macros. As I said, 1 gram, 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound body weight. What you can hit, you set it like this. Maybe you can eat like 0.85. Okay, you set it like this. And then your fat, 0.5 grams. So that if you're 160, you're gonna eat 80 grams of fat per day, and the rest of your calories is gonna come from carbs. That's it. The perfect diet. And now you have exactly what you need to eat, exactly how much calories you need to eat. But because you are, no offense, because you are fucking like retard, I know what you're gonna do. You're not gonna get yourself a kitchen scale and you're just gonna track it like, yeah, I'm just gonna guess how much I eat. You can't guess this shit. You can't guess it. Like, put it this way, like, you haven't tracked it. So let's say you get like your rice, you haven't tracked it. You don't know if it's like 200 grams. You don't know it. You need to like track it. You're not accurate, okay? Even if you've been training for like 10 years, which you've been training for like 1-2 years, you're not accurate. You don't know how much food that is. So go get yourself a kitchen scale, or you are a pussy. Like I'm telling you right now, if you don't get yourself a kitchen scale, you're not gonna build your dream physique. You're not gonna build it. I can guarantee this. You're not gonna build your dream physique if you don't get yourself a kitchen scale. So go get yourself one. It's cheap as fuck. Pause the video. Go get yourself one. Maybe go and order it, and that's it. Shut the fuck up and go get yourself a kitchen scale. So after you've got the kitchen scale, you're gonna weigh everything. Everything you drink, of course, you don't have to like write the water, but everything you drink, everything you eat, everything you put into your mouth, you track it. You weigh it in the kitchen scale. So let's say you grab the table, you put into the kitchen scale, you reset it to 0, and then you put the food. So let's say you cooked rice. So let's say 300 grams of rice cooked. You go onto MyFitnessPal, 300 cooked rice, okay? Chicken thigh cooked with skin, 220 grams. Okay, done. You're gonna do this every single day for every meal you eat, and you're gonna build your dream physique. Of course, sometimes like it gets boring. You don't want to track that thing. You don't want to track this thing, but you're gonna regret it. Like if you're watching this video and you're not gonna get yourself a kitchen scale and you're not gonna start tracking everything you eat, you're gonna regret this. A couple of months from now, you're gonna be like so like regretting it. When you look at your shit physique in the mirror, you're gonna regret this. So even like you want to build this physique and you can't even invest like 20 bucks on it. It's like you gotta feel like shameful. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and think like, bro, I'm a fucking piece of shit. Like I want to build this physique and I don't even invest like 20 bucks in this shit. Yeah, you're broke as fuck, I know, but 20 bucks is nothing. You can buy it with your own money. And so I can tell you for a fact, if you don't do this action step, if you don't get yourself a kitchen scale, if you don't start tracking every single thing that you put into your mouth, again, you don't have to track the water, but you don't track everything that you put into your mouth, you're gonna regret this. Like you for a fact, you're gonna regret this after a couple of months when you look at yourself in the mirror, and you're gonna regret it. That's it. Because like you know the importance of diet. You know that the most important thing to grow muscle is to progressively overload. I already made a video about this. You can go and watch on my channel. Progressive overload. You gotta put yourself onto a good workout routine to progressively overload. The link in the description is the best workout routine which will allow you to progressively overload and grow. So you gotta put yourself on a good workout routine, and to maximize your progressively overloading potential to constantly like overload and gain muscle, you need to be on a good diet. Your sleep needs to be well, your diet needs to be good, like everything needs to be good. And so if your diet is shit, you're not gonna progressively overload in the rate that you need in order to grow muscle. The same with sleep, but that's it. Like diet is so important. So as I say, if you don't get yourself a kitchen scale, or if you don't start tracking, weighing everything that you eat and putting onto MyFitnessPal, you're gonna regret this. For a fact, you're gonna regret this. Like I started gaining weight when I started tracking it. Like I stopped with all this bullshit that everyone was telling, because I was watching all these videos and the guys telling like, yeah bro, just eat a lot. So okay, I'm eating a lot and it's been months and I'm still 72 kilograms. It's been months and I stay in 72 kilograms. It's a shame. You need to be gaining weight every month slowly. Okay, so like you don't get this word twisted that you need to gain like 2 kilograms every month. Because for this you either need to take steroids, or if you're naturally gonna gain fat. So you're gonna gain very slow weight, but you shouldn't be staying at like 70 kg for months. That's so stupid. Like, and it happened because I followed all these fitness influencers who told me it's like, yeah, just eat, bro, just eat a lot, just bulk. You don't have to track it. And people in your real life who will think that you're weird because you're tracking everything you eat. But as I said, I did this and it didn't work. And the reason why you're not gaining muscle is because you listen to these guys and you listen to their advice that you just need to eat a lot and you don't have to track it. I started tracking it, and I started gaining weight, and I started making real progress, and you should do the same. So go get yourself a kitchen scale, and if you don't, you are a pussy, that's it. So when you've covered these things, the perfect macros, you need to be on a great grandfather bulk, you need to be tracking everything that you eat. We need to cover what to eat, exact meals to eat. Well, I can give you the exact meals to eat, but I spent years learning this shit, so you gotta pay me some money to learn this shit. Like the exact meals to eat, link in the description. And so the only supplements that you need to take there's actually two. You don't need to go and get yourself a protein, like protein powder. You can get it if you want to, but you don't have to. You don't have to like go and buy all these like, I don't know, like BCAAs and all like amino acids, all this bullshit. There's just two supplements that you need to take. The first one is creatine, and the second one is vitamin D. That's like if you just take 5 grams of creatine per day, you're gonna grow. If you take also the vitamin D, your testosterone is gonna go up, everything's gonna go up. So these two supplements. So I know what you're thinking right now, but my parents don't give me to buy creatine. You know, I have the same thing. My parents didn't let me buy supplements. So what I did is I just bought a creatine and I hide it in somewhere where my parents can't see it. So that's what I'm gonna recommend to you. If your parents don't let you buy supplements and whatever, well, first of all, you have some saved money, and creatine is cheap as fuck. So go get yourself a creatine. Go get yourself. I recommend like a 500 gram creatine. Get yourself one and take it every single day. 5 grams every single day. 5 grams, one scoop every single day. That's it. You don't have to like do any loading phase. You don't have to like do any of this shit. 5 grams of creatine every single day. Like this shit is so cheap. Like creatine is so fucking cheap, and creatine has no side effects. Like if someone tells you like, yeah, creatine causes like your kidneys to, I don't know, some bullshit excuse there, it's a lie. Creatine has no side effects. It like some people say that, yeah, it's bad for your hair, your hair is gonna drop. Like it's not. Creatine has zero side effects. Zero. Like I took creatine, some days I even took like 2-3 scoops. I'm not even lying. I took 3 scoops in one day. Like not every single day, but some days I had like 3 scoops in one day. Like 3 scoops of creatine. Nothing happened. I felt energized. So creatine has no side effects. You go buy yourself a creatine, shut the fuck up. You have the money, you just buy it and you hide it somewhere where your parents can't see it. And if you keep listening to your parents, you're not gonna grow. I'm telling you, you're not gonna grow. Your parents are not like some bodybuilders or whatever. You're not gonna grow. And I listened to my parents and I didn't grow. And I stopped listening to my parents who are way too overprotective. And I just bought myself creatine and I hide it in somewhere like my parents can't see it. And I bought the vitamin D3, so they didn't say anything about vitamin D, but for the creatine they thought like, yeah, it's terrible, so I hide it somewhere. So they didn't even know that I bought creatine and I used it. So that's what you do. You go and order yourself a creatine. Maybe you give the money to your friend and your friend gets it and you get it, you hide it somewhere and you take 5 grams every single day for the rest of your life. You should be taking creatine 5 grams every single day for the rest of your life. That's it. Like, this is an essential. You should get this supplement, even if you're like sick, even if you're like a big bodybuilder or small lifter, even if you're like 75, 90 years old, even if you're like 15 years old, you should be taking this supplement all the time. 5 grams, not more. Just 1 scoop, that's it. 1 scoop is enough. And that's it. Go and get yourself a creatine. If you don't get yourself a creatine, you are a pussy because you have the money. You just a little fucking coward who listens to his parents. And if you keep listening to your parents, you're not gonna grow. You're not gonna grow. I'm telling you, you're not gonna grow. I stopped listening to them and I started growing. So get the creatine and hide it somewhere and take 5 grams every single day. Maybe you even hide it in the gym or somewhere. And so you also get yourself a vitamin D3 supplement. You can get it from the pharmacy or you can like order it on Amazon. And this is an essential supplement that's gonna maximize your testosterone. Don't lie to me and all this bullshit that, yeah, I'm already getting enough sunlight, so I don't have to take vitamin D supplement. You absolutely have to take. You're not getting enough sun. First of all, you're not getting enough sunlight. To get enough sunlight, you need to be 8-10 hours a day outside, just balls out, like getting sunlight. So you're not doing this. Stop lying to me. You're not doing this. So you have a vitamin D deficiency. That's it. So go buy yourself one. Vitamin D is cheap as fuck. Again, like, it's so cheap. Vitamin D is so cheap. Invest in it. And okay, if you're gonna invest in just one thing, make it a kitchen scale. Okay, if you're just gonna invest in one thing, make it a kitchen scale. And if you're a bit more disciplined and you're not a fucking pussy, go buy yourself a creatine and a vitamin D. If you are a pussy, if you are scared, don't buy anything. Don't buy the kitchen scale, the creatine, the vitamin D, and you're not gonna build a dream physique and you're gonna keep staying skinny. That's it for the diet, the perfect diet. Link in the description is the exact meals that you eat and the full aesthetic body course. And I see you in the next video.